Hi, Deirdre Macnamara here from Letterkenny IT. This video is going to show you how to work with tables in Microsoft Word 2010. To insert a table, you open up a blank document in Word and then click on the Insert tab up the top and then click on Table, and then you click and drag across the number of columns, which is across the way, and rows, which is down the way. So in this case I'll just go with a 3-column 4-row table. So I click and let go, and that inserts the table for me. So I can type in the table. So for example, in this, I'll just do team, and I'm going to press tab on my keyboard and then type in name, tab on my keyboard, and type in the score. And again, even though I'm at the edge here, if I press tab again, it moves me on to the next row. So for example, team A, it's Tom, and the score of 12. Team B is Pat, and a score of 14. Team A and Amy, and a score of maybe 10. Okay, so the advantage of using tab in a table is even when I'm in the last cell, if I press the tab key, it creates a new blank row for me. So I'm pressing the tab key now, and a new additional blank row is added to the table. So if I type in B, tab, and Mary, and 12. Okay, so that's basic skills in working with tables. The next thing we need to look at is resizing. So if you hold your mouse just on the line so that it turns into that double-sided arrow, a resize mouse, and I click and drag, I can resize that column to the left of where I'm dragging. So I move my mouse onto the line and click and drag. That's the first method, the click and drag method. The second way of resizing is to move your mouse onto the line so it becomes a resize mouse, and then do a double click. So click, click onto the line, and it automatically fits it to whatever text is in that column at that particular point. So that's resizing. The next thing is doing selection. So I can select a cell by clicking and dragging like that. So I'm clicking with my left mouse button and dragging. That's the first method. The second method is to come out into the margin and get the slightly rightward pointing arrow and then to click, and it selects a whole row in the table. And I can go to my Home tab, and for example I could change the font to green. Now the next thing is to select a column, and you do that by moving your mouse up above the table until your mouse turns into a black arrow. So if I click, when my mouse is a black arrow, it selects the whole column. So columns go up and down the way. So in this case I could decide to put on bold and italic, and you can see all of this column have now become bold and italic. So other things you might want to do when you're selecting, so for example if I select this column over here, because there's numbers in this column, normally you right align numbers. So I can put on right alignment over here, and you can see the whole column then becomes right aligned. Okay, this is the end of the first video.